Hello my floaty friends, Steve Ginter here, and welcome to an all-new channel that I'm dedicating to sharing all about Onewheels. But I'm also looking to include other electric ridables, useful accessories, fun ride sessions, mods, tips and tricks, and more. So, before I get started, if that is something that you're into, consider hitting that subscribe button, as there's a lot of that stuff coming very soon. Okay, roll the intro. Oh, what's that? We don't have an intro yet? Oh, okay, well, let's just move on. So first off, I've been riding Onewheels now for about a year and a half, and I'm an addict. So understand that I am most definitely biased. I freaking love these machines. So if you're looking for a quick answer regarding the title of this video, my 1-year XR review from me is an A+. And the answer on if you should buy one now in 2022, absolutely, especially if you can snag a good deal. There's a huge community of custom accessories, upgrades, mods, so yeah, I don't think the Onewheel XR is going anywhere anytime soon. Okay, now on to my longer spiel. Look, I started off riding electric skateboards because that's what I'm used to. I rode them when I was in high school. I love skateboards. I even have a few videos of those electric skateboards on my other channel and actually own at least still one electric skateboard. But I just never ride it anymore. And do you know why? Well, because it's limited to wide, smooth terrain. And yeah, at least here where I live in Phoenix, these little rocks are out in front of everyone's yards, and they are little landmines that will turn you into an airborne superhero. And trust me, it's not fun. I know from experience. Okay, back to Onewheels. Now, I started off on the original pint, and why is that? Well, the barrier to entry is steep cost, so like many others, I started off on their cheapest model. The pint was already double the cost of my last e-board, but man oh man, after the learning curve, I was hooked. Hooked enough that less than 6 months later, I was already on the lookout for a used XR so I could have slightly more speed and almost double the range. And I was willing to pay it, despite it being double the cost. These machines are compared to the feeling of snowboarding or surfing, and rightfully so. They may not be as fast as some of their cousin EV ridables, such as those e-scooters, electric unicycles, and e-bikes, but they make up for it in nimbleness, carvability, and ruggedness. I've rode them through water, dropped them off hundreds of curbs, slammed them into granite boulders, and watched it tumble down steep trails. Still works. It's built like a tank, and those little landmine rocks I showed you earlier, not a problem. Grass, gravel, and even some chunky desert trails can be conquered with just enough practice. You are no longer limited to sidewalks and streets. On a Onewheel, the world is your skate park. So yeah, that's my sales pitch, but also my wholehearted opinion. If you don't have 2 left feet and are interested in picking up a Onewheel,
just get one.
If you're shopping for a new XR, pickings may be slim as Future Motion has discontinued the XR line in favor of their Pint, Pint X, and GT. And while that might sound like a bad thing, it's not, especially if you're looking for a used one. There are a lot of people upgrading, and you might be able to find a great deal if you just keep a lookout. And as mentioned earlier, a lot of third-party accessories and mods exist, so a lot of people know how to work on and repair the much beloved XR. Either way, any one of the Onewheels is a fun time. As you noticed, I still have my Pint, and of course, an XR, and yes, I have a GT on pre-order. I actually watched a live stream announcement and got my order in as soon as the website stopped crashing, so I'm hopeful that mine is in one of the first shipment batches, especially since my shipping date hasn't budged since I put in the order. So with that said, make sure you're subscribed so I can tell you thoughts as soon as that GT arrives. In the meantime, I'll be uploading some of my one-wheel riding videos from my other channel, so that way they're all on this channel for you to enjoy in case you never got to see any of them. What's that? I have another YouTube channel, you ask? Yes, well, I do have my original YouTube channel, which I've transitioned into one that's more about camera and photo stuff, which is why hopefully this video looks pretty good. And so if you're into that kind of stuff, feel free to check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description as usual. Anyways, that's Ginter for now. Thanks so much for tuning in. You know the drill. Thumbs up for the algorithm love, subs for that future grub. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.